Mark Rutte, the Dutch Prime Minister, has already took aim at the romanticized vision of the European Union that pledges an ever closer union. He has also sought to align his country with other North European countries that value free trade and sovereignty over further political integration. Jeroen Dijsselbloem, a former Dutch finance minister and until late last year the leader of the Eurogroup, said the Dutch would lead on these practical values in a BBC interview. He told Evan Davis that French President Emmanuel Macron had not yet convinced the bloc to go along with his plans for deeper political union, and said these ideas will not happen in the near future. Getty, the Dutch Prime Minister, has already took aim at the romanticized vision of the EU. The shock denial is another humiliation for Mr. Macron's long-held reform plans, which he had hoped would be pushed through with the help of Germany's Angela Merkel. However, Mr. Dijsselbloem told Radio 4's program The EU After Brexit that France's controversial plans for a finance minister for the Eurozone were really only a symbol of deeper integration. He complained that the economic proposals did not treat the real weaknesses of Europe, including borders, security and overdependence on banks. The former Eurogroup leader explained, the economic aspects of his integration vision are much less significant than the ones for security and building up Europe's external border. Those reforms are much more for the future and further down the line. He hasn't persuaded like the Netherlands of the viability for the need to go there just yet. First we need to focus on border controls and joint protection on the outside border. We cannot leave the Italians and the Greeks with this. Getty. Rutte has sought to align his country with other European countries that value free trade. It is just a symbol of deeper European integration. Jeroen Dijsselbloem. This mirrors the Dutch Prime Minister's recent arguments, which has seen the country fill Britain's place as the backer of free trade and budget restraint. He has been competing with Mr. Macron on the future direction of Europe. Mr. Rutte has sought out alliances from Ireland to the Baltics, an alliance dubbed Europe's new Hanseatic League. While France has been pushing for a Eurozone budget and finance minister, Mr. Rutte wants governments to fix their public finances before asking for EU taxpayers' help. Mr. Rutte has said he doesn't see the need for the French proposal since those roles should be the responsibility of each EU country. He added, "It's not a French-German Europe. It's not just about Macron and Merkel but collectively how we as the 27 agree on the way forward."